Hi. I hope I sound well here because there was a reason why I bought this badass setup for a mic so that I can sound seductive as hell. So, anyway, I'm here to deliver on my promise of making the video about what's in my backpack and what's on my desk. Yes, obviously I need to explain as to why I didn't thus far, because I promised these videos in October of last year, so it's been quite a while. Straight answer is I didn't want to. I didn't feel the drive to do that because I realized one day that the entire reason why I got into making videos is to make vlogs. Especially because since I have a life what someone would call not necessarily happening at all, right? And vlogging would provide me with a challenge to make something interesting out of completely boring day. Yeah, I did think of that as the primary reason for me to start vlogging, to at least a reason for me to get out. But it seems like that exact same excuse, the exact same challenge has come around to bite me in the ass, I suppose. Anyway, but I promise you the next few videos are, well, from the way I see it, are gonna be very fun. I have not filmed them yet. I've not gotten the opportunity to, but we'll find out as we go through it. So yeah, I mean, let's get into it. But before I do, I'm gonna begin with what's in my backpack. So let's assume that we are a young blind girl who needs to sing a song to its backpack in order to summon it. So how about you sing that song and we'll begin. Sorry, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Alright, so let's get started. Let's begin with my backpack. It's a Peak Design Everyday Backpack V2. Let me tell you, it is a magnet galore in here. Just about everywhere you can find, there's magnets all over the place. Let's start with what's in the main compartment for my laptop. Well, that just explains it. My laptop. It is a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip inside of it. And, well, looking at that, that brings it to my pair of AirPods Max. There they are, in all their glory, in their beautiful case. Yeah, they sound phenomenal and they do the job just fine for me. Let's get back to the backpack, and the next compartment over keeps my iPad. I got it to take notes in college and whatnot. Yeah, but it also has a secondary purpose, which I will explain in a second. Anyway, I love to take notes with using this Apple Pencil in here. I'm using the paper-like screen protector. It doesn't necessarily make it feel exactly like paper, but it does the job quite well. Alright, so a bunch of normal stuff, a pen, I love it. It's just a Parker jotter, to my knowledge. These are the Jason Mark quick wipes, just to clean off my sneaks if the need be. And some cables, and a couple GoPro mounts here and there. And here's something, so it's a hero clip. So it's not only just a carabiner, but it also acts as its own hook. And surprisingly enough, I can simply use that hook part to just hang it off of a table, a flat surface. Even the straps on this backpack hang with a magnet. Now, let's get to my camera. I am using the Canon 90D with a 10 to 18 millimeter lens with a Rode Video Micro mic on top of it. I mean, it does the job for me. I love it. For all I need, yes, it does the job phenomenally well. Here is the side axis, and I've got my GoPro box, well, case, so to speak. The GoPro isn't there because it's on my head. And yeah, I mean, it's just something I got just to protect my GoPro at all times, I suppose. And other than that, the next thing up, when I'm traveling, I try to keep my titanium chopsticks with me. I just got these off of Amazon. I mean, they look and feel pretty sick, so, you know, that's my excuse. And that also helps me train my chopstick skills, so there's that. I also have this little travel adapter. Well, not so little. It's humongous. So this is the Zendur Passport 3, I think. It's got plugs for just about every country in the world, and it's got a galore of USB-C ports and a USB-A port if the need be. Oh, onto the side pockets. Up on the top, I've got my spare batteries. Well, 3 of them. On the bottom one, I have my cables and SSDs. So my SSDs that the cables are for, those stay in the bottom pocket. And moving on to the next side axis. The first thing you'll see is, well, I don't know where that ball came from. I don't know why it's in there, but it's there. And my case of mints. And here is my B-roll lens that I usually use. It's a 50mm Canon lens. Does the job well. It is called the Nifty 50 for a reason, you know. And I've got the blower at the bottom side axis, essentially. Side panel. To clean off my lenses when I replace them. And a couple more GoPro like mounting systems in there. Not worth showing necessarily. And I think that's about it. Oh, top axis. I have my AirTag up on the top axis. You know, just to make sure that I know where my backpack is because it's carrying thousands of dollars in equipment. So I've got my MacBook set up here, my iPad on the side, a bunch of things here. I'm using my TV here. It is the LG C2, and it's a phenomenal TV. I love to use it. And other than that, I'm using my iPad as a sidecar so that I can transfer the windows from here and there, or even share files among each other. That does quite well for me. I've got these studio monitor headphones. These are the Rode NTG 100, I think. Those are pretty sick headphones with Alcantara in the ear cups. It's extremely comfortable. And here's this voiceover mic that I've been using. It is the Aston Mic's Spirit, I think. It's the black bundle, so apparently 1,500 made for the entire world. So that's some sort of exclusivity that I have. Here is my Universal Audio Volt 276 that I use as an audio interface that my mic and my headphones are connected to. And let's move on. And there's the Switch Pod. That is my tripod of choice for vlogging on my camera. It's just really quick to turn it into a tripod and really quick to turn it into a vlogging, you know, monopod. And I've got my PS5 controller here. I've got my PS5 down under the desk, my Apple TV, and my TV's remote. As far as my TV goes, it's an OLED, and I've got a Vizio M-Series Dolby Atmos soundbar up top. And, oh yeah, I'm one of the cool kids. I've got a standing desk. And as slow as it's ever gonna be, it does the job well. Let's hit 2, get it back to my sitting position. And moving on. Oh, here's my keyboard of choice I use for, well, my training sessions for music production. I'm trying. It's gonna take a while, but I'm trying. So, hey Siri, turn the keyboard on. Well, that about does it for... Damn, that's quite raspy. Okay, so that about does it for this video. I tried to get it done as quick as possible because I didn't quite want to pull it far too long for it to just be a video about my setup in my backpack and on my desk. I just did it just for the sake of doing it, and I tried to make it as interesting as possible. Because, I mean, this is kind of unique because I haven't filmed anything with my GoPro yet. I've had it for a while, never felt the need to use it. I think I'll use it more in the future. I think these shots look pretty good. So, yeah. Probably see you in a much more fun of a vlog next time around. See ya.